What's up, guys? Tonight I'm working on a 4.0 liter motor, gas, and because it's real humid outside, it was raining. Car sat for a couple days. It had hard time starting, kept on misfiring. So I kind of knew what the problem is, but just wanted to share it with you guys. This way, if you guys are stranded and don't have time to go get the cap and the rotor because everything is closed, I'll show you how to fix this. First of all, you gotta remove your cap. See, I left the wires on. I just removed the main one that gives the electricity spark. Remove the cap. Obviously it's got 2 bolts, 1, 2. And then inside, this one I already cleaned. But if you look inside, okay, right here it was full, like gray. There's still gray stuff in there, a little bit. I cleaned it out real well with a napkin. And then these right here, since this is a 6-cylinder, it has these tips. Okay, these tips, maybe you can't really see on this one. Let's see if I can zoom in and show you guys a little closer. Okay. Come on. Okay, you see that tip right there? That's 1 out of the 6 that builds deposit on it, and you need to scrape that off. The flat side needs to be scraped off. But to do that, you need 2 things. You need a sandpaper and this damn phone to adjust. Sandpaper, and I have a gasket scraper. It's a screwdriver with a bigger tip. It's not that sharp, but it does the job. What you do is, you can use this razor blade, you can use a screwdriver, whatever you can. What you want to do is put it in there and simply just scrape that off. To take the big burr off first. Some of you might be like, oh my god, there's so much deposit built on there. Take that off, and after that, grab your sandpaper. When you're done with all 6, 8, or if you have a 4-cylinder, and just scrape it. Okay, you can see as I scraped it, there's still crap falling on the cap. You need to get that off because you want that brass or copper or whatever that is to be nice and shiny to get a proper spark and no misfire. Now remember, guys, this is temporarily. Again, it's just to get you places. I've done this to numerous vehicles, and actually the person never came back. It was still good. This cap is only 2 years old, and because it sits, humidity gets to it. Now after you're done cleaning around here and all these 6 points, and like I said, whether you have a 8, 6, or a 4, you gotta clean those out. Use a sandpaper as well. Then you need to clean your rotor. Okay, this is your rotor. Okay, see how much deposit is on it right here? See that? All that must come off. This one has a bolt. This one does not have a bolt, so I might be able to slide this out. Okay. Some have a bolt right here. Remember, don't pull on this. Check, you might have a bolt. And what we're gonna do is, I already did on this one, but you want to clean this as well, real good with the sandpaper, all the way around. I want to take this off now, since this one does come out. And what you want to do is just clean it real well. Remove all that off, so it's nice and shiny. And then just put it back. Make sure this is clean as well. Take as much as you can off. See how I just took some off? Use a napkin. Don't use a sandpaper on this, there's no reason. And then you simply put everything back together how you had it from the first time. Make sure it does go in. And here it's trying to move the gear, so this is all the way in. Then you put the cap back on and tighten the bolts, and that will fix your misfire or hard time starting. You notice she wants to puff and misfire and stall on you. That's one easy way of fixing. I actually did the same thing yesterday on my forklift. It's got a 4-cylinder Mitsubishi motor with, and it's obviously gas, runs on propane, but it's the same principle. It does have cap, rotor, wires, and spark plugs. Another way that you can determine if your wires are bad: when it's dark outside, grab a bottle of water, make sure there's no light, and spray onto the wires. If you see an arch, then you'll know which wire is bad. If you want, you can tape it in the meantime till you get your wires. But that's just another way of getting you out of the hole, or if you're stuck somewhere, or if it just doesn't want to start. And like I said, right now it's 11 o'clock and Auto Parts there's one that's open, but it's an hour away, so they're open till 12, so I'm not gonna make it. But this will fix the problem. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and like always, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll make sure to put up some more videos to help you guys determine problems.